Updated race results after Augusto Fernandez, 14th, Johann Zarco, 17th, and Stefan Bradl, 18th. All received 16-second post-race time penalties for failing to meet the minimum tyre pressure in Sunday's German MotoGP Point 2020. But the reshuffle means Luca Marini scores his first point as a Repsol Honda rider. By promoted to 15th, Jorge Martin has lost the MotoGP title advantage after crashing out of the lead of the German Grand Prix in the penultimate lap. Martin's shock error not only handed victory and the World Championship lead to Francesco Bagnaia, but meant both Marquez brothers finished on the podium. Although Marc's unbeaten Sunday Sachsenring run ended, he bravely fought from 13th to 2nd with Gresini teammate Alex finishing in his wheel tracks. But reigning champion Bagnaia, who rode a tyre-saving approach after taking the early lead in the sprint, came out swinging on Sunday. The factory Ducati star attacked Oliveira and Martin at the final corner on successive laps to put the number 1 into P1 by lap 3 of 30. Martin, who beat Bagnaia by just 0.064 a year ago, clung to 2nd, despite some probing moves by flying teammate Franco Morbidelli, until launching back under Bagnaia at turn 1 on lap 7. The Spaniard promptly put the hammer down, while worse was to follow for Bagnaia when Morbidelli replicated Martin's move to demote the reigning champion to 3rd. But Bagnaia wasn't done, breaking back into the 1 minute and 20 seconds as the second half of the race began and sweeping past Morbidelli. With Martin 1.2s clear, the reason for Bagnaia's urgency was clear. Bagnaia chipped that down to half a second with 10 laps to go, but couldn't quite get within striking distance. However, the constant pressure appeared to pay off when Martin sensationally lost the front at the slow turn 1 on the penultimate lap and slid into the gravel. The fight for the final podium place was a Morbidelli versus Alex Marquez versus Marc Marquez versus Enea Bastianini affair. The number 21 kept the Gresinas at bay until 13 laps to go when Alex eased alongside at the bottom of the waterfall plunge. The number 93 then survived a scare when Morbidelli ran wide at turn 1, then cut back across the nose of the blue bike as he recovered, the contact sending Marquez out of the seat, breaking his screen and deploying his airbag. Marquez took 4th from Morbidelli at the final turn with 5 laps to go, by which time younger brother Alex was 1.8s clear in 3rd. Soon eating into that advantage, Marc looked set to awkwardly knock Alex from the rostrum until Martin's error suddenly meant they became the first brothers to stand on the Premier Class podium since the ROPs in 1997. Bastianini produced his usual late charge for 4th, ahead of Morbidelli, with Oliveira best of the rest behind the all Ducati top 5, top 6 if Martin has stayed on. Rookie Acosta's final chance to beat Marquez's youngest MotoGP race winner record officially ended with 7th place for Gasgas Tech 3, having spent the closing laps locked in battle with fellow RC16 rider Brad Binder. Fabio Quartararo took top Yamaha honours in his 100th MotoGP race with a lonely 11th. After losing out on 6th to Marc Marquez in a sprint photo finish, Maverick Vinales, also carrying aches and pains from a big high side, rammed through the gravel while holding 6th place today and eventually finished 12th. Takaki Nakagami was the leading Honda in 15th, denying Repsol Honda's Luca Marini of his first point of the year by 0.037s. Aprilia's Alex Espargaro missed the race due to his ass and hand injury. Sunday's conditions were not only cooler than the sprint, but all riders picked the medium rather than soft rear tyre for the 30-lap distance, while keeping the hard front. The MotoGP summer break now begins, running until the British Grand Prix at Silverstone on August 2nd to 4th.
Wolfgang Wagner, Sachsenpräsident des DMSB, mit der Trophäe für Platz Nummer 3. Gratulation an die anderen und Applaus für Gresini Racing für Alex Marquez! Dr. Claudius Leitfeld, der CEO ADAC SE, mit der Trophäe für Platz Nummer 2, Marc Marquez! And now the winner's trophy, die Siegertrophäe für die Nummer 1, für den Martin Red hier, Pecco Bagnaia! Prosecco! Woo! Buzzers in arms. Marquez and Pecco Bagnaia